Hi, my name is Jennifer Guthrie, and I'm running for City Council Place 2. I moved here with my husband 13 years ago. We started a small business 12 years ago, and I had a background in marketing and communications before that. We're raising our 3 kids here, Lil, Lloyd, and Grace, and I've been on a natural path over the last decade of stepping into leadership roles, which really led to the appointment of me on the Planning Commission. I've been on the Planning Commission for 7 years, and in that role, I had the privilege of seeing and understanding how our municipal government works, how our zoning and ordinances affect our daily lives, and having the opportunity to listen to our residents and our small businesses and our community needs. That paired with understanding our growth over the last decade, more than 50% in our population and almost double the tourism, I understand how big of a job it is to run our town. And I realized that if I really want to help, it's going to be at the level of City Council. So a little bit about my platform. My platform is about working together, bringing people together to accomplish our shared goals and our shared vision for our city. Some of the things that are priorities to me are managing our growth, really getting a handle on and supporting our small town quality of life and our small town character. Supporting our small businesses, they're the thread of who we are and why we're unique. Also, connectivity is really important to me. So traffic flow, safer streets, safer intersections, walkability, bikeability, a network of connectivity. Supporting health and wellness for everyone from our retirees to our children. And finally, creating thriving town centers for our community to enjoy as well as our tourists. I'm uniquely qualified for this position because I've spent the last decade building relationships with our schools, our residents, our small businesses, our state parks, and our municipal government. In 2020, I helped form the Health and Wellness Committee for our Gulf Shore City Schools. I led the Walking School Bus Initiative and also support farm to cafeteria programs. Things like that led to national recognition for our school as well as grant funding for our schools. I received Mobile Bay's 40 Under 40 Award a few years ago when I was 40. I completed the Gulf Shores Police Academy, and in 2024 started our Waterway Village Merchants Association, really reactivated the Waterway Village Merchants Association. Our goal with that association is to create a thriving district for all of our locals to come to enjoy parades, community events, to shop, to eat, to play, a place for our small businesses to thrive, and a place that we can bring tourists to keep that revenue in Gulf Shores. In addition, I support our Bike and Pedestrian Committee. We're working on a connectivity plan citywide, and I formed a parking committee as well. So that committee supports our small businesses, incentivizing and motivating development, as well as providing access for parking for our residents and our tourists. So I envision a Gulf Shores that is truly connected. I see that connectivity in 2 ways. The first is connection between our municipal government and our residents and our small businesses. I want to create clear paths of communication so that our residents know who they can turn to. I also want to support coalitions of our residents and our small businesses, expanding and activating our committees so that our community has a place and a role in ownership of deciding what our future is. The second part of connectivity has to do with our transportation and our infrastructure. When we support smoother traffic flow with projects that support walkability, bikeability, golf carts, and smart parking initiatives, will help support a stronger economy, a more connected community, better traffic, people out of their cars, means people not on the roads, also means people talking to each other, which is part of our small town culture as well. It means people are walking to our small businesses, whether they're residents or they're locals, again, supporting a strong local economy, and it supports our health and wellness. So it's a win-win all around to a challenge that is a big frustration, but also can lead to a positive impact for our future. So managing our growth, understanding our growth, and how big of a job it is really the reason that I wanted to step up for City Council. It takes all hands on deck. It takes energy, action, and fresh ideas to manage our growth challenges and our growth opportunities. So first, managing our growth through protecting our quality of life looks like reviewing our zoning and our small area plans, making sure that those zonings support our neighborhoods, our infrastructure, and planning density where it makes the most sense. Second, we want to be managing our growth by making decisions that support our locals, because when we do that, we're going to be supporting our tourism industry as well. People come here to visit to experience our small town beach, our small town quality of life, something that they don't have back at home. So when we're taking care of things that matter to us, things like streets, neighborhoods, safer intersections, continuing to support our schools, continuing to support our first responders. When we're creating this safe, family-friendly, small town, we're creating an environment that our tourists can come to enjoy. And we're taking care of our residents as well.